If you've been searching for a true St. Louis City home in one of the most iconic neighborhoods in St. Louis, you're going to want to see this. Today's property tour St. Louis takes us into the heart of the Central West End, into a stunning property filled with historic charm, character, and modern updates. So whether you're actively looking at St. Louis, Missouri real estate, or just love seeing beautiful homes around the city, this tour is going to give you an inside look at what living in the Central West End is all about. So welcome to another property tour St. Louis. Let's check it out. So this is lots of historic homes, beautiful old trees, tree lined. It just gives you a flavor of this neighborhood. To me, I absolutely love this neighborhood because it's historic homes. It also has great restaurants, coffee shops, extremely walkable. There's nightlife. There's a lot of details, and then this beautiful front porch. So again, you could have chairs out here. You could be sitting here watching the neighbors, seeing what's going on. It's a very close-knit community. And okay, let's check out the inside. Okay, what a lovely living room that you walk into. And again, you'll see the exposed brick walls. And this house, again, has a lot of historic charm. And at the same time, it has wonderful, more of a modern floor plan. You'll see it's a very open floor plan on the first floor. And okay, we can walk over here. So going this way with the windows here, they are facing to the south. And then as we go into here, here's the dining room area. Again, a very open concept. Kitchen flows into the dining room, into the living room. Wonderful for entertaining. You can see some of the light fixtures, the crown molding. And now as we walk into the kitchen area, and again, so it's really open. Again, a wonderful place for cooking or for entertaining. This beautiful island. And again, this is great for whether you're doing meal prep or over here. Then you've got an area for seating, so you can have your guests in here, you can entertain. Here we have a wine rack. And again, look at the beautiful floors. So, kitchen's been updated, very nice finishes. I want to make sure you can see again the crown molding. Look at it from this way, just a ton of space, and you gotta love this much counter space. So, we walk over here. You can see the backyard from here, and then in a bit we'll go out and check out the outside. Okay, right off of the dining room, here we have the half bath. And again, I think the size is really nice, especially for these historic homes. Sometimes they can feel so tiny. This one is a pretty good size for a half bath. Okay, now we're gonna go up to the second floor. Again, look at this beautiful staircase, a lot of detailing. Really, in St. Louis, we have so many wonderful architectural homes. This house was built in 1903, and just the craftsmanship and detailing is lovely. So here we go up, and you can kind of look over and see living room, dining room. Now go ahead and go upstairs. Okay, and first off, we'll come into the primary suite, and you'll see it's lovely. Again, the exposed brick walls, lots of room. And then I'm going to show you probably one of my favorite parts of the house. Again, look, lots of detailing, lots of crown molding. Before we go to see the favorite part, let me show you this real quick. Big, nice closets. Again, in most of these old historic homes, closet space is so tiny. So this is a really nice feature that's been redone, and it helps for today the way we want to live. And then directly across the hall, we have the primary bathroom, 2 sinks, and very nice shower. And then we have the toilet and we have a tub. So we have both shower and tub. And again, it just gives you a look at the bathroom. Then we're gonna go back through the primary bedroom. And we have a lovely little outdoor deck on the second floor. So again, can't you see just having your morning coffee, getting out of bed, coming out, having coffee, getting a little sunlight, enjoying the start of your day. And let's look over. It's just a lovely, lovely setting. So if we come over here and look, then we can look into the backyard. Seriously, this would be the place I'd be every single morning. Okay, from the primary suite, we'll go see. This is again on the second floor. And now, here we have second floor laundry. So there is a full basement, but you don't have to go to the basement to do laundry. It's again, one of the things that they've done to make it more modernized in this historic home. And then here is another bathroom. And again, like a guest bathroom. Okay, then we'll go and check out. This is a guest bedroom. It's the nursery currently. So I'll let you see. And again, we have a beautiful exposed brick, a lot of detailing, nice crown molding, and lots of light. It has a nice big window that looks into the front yard. And again, let's look. Just the trees in this neighborhood are just beautiful. So you can kind of see, you just get a lot of, even though you're in an urban environment, you have so much nature and trees and green grass, and it's just beautiful. Okay, here's a small room that can be an office, could be a small bedroom, and you could use it for exercising. Again, I absolutely love this. You have this beautiful bay window and just so much sunlight. Kind of look again at just beautiful details. Okay, now we're getting ready to go up to the third floor. And again, beautiful flooring, beautiful staircase. And what's great about this part of the house, it's like another living space. So there is like small kitchen area. You'll see there's like wine fridge, beautiful backsplash countertops. We've got a microwave. We've got another area for wine. And then let's look at the room. And this is a large room. It could be a den. You could, again, if you want to just have a quieter place to be, you're on the third floor, or this is the ultimate and kind of the guest suite. So when you have company, or if you had like extended family, or you wanted multi-generational living, this would be ideal. So here we have a bedroom. And again, nice, beautiful windows with lots of light. This is the guest room. Closet, lots of space in the closet. And then we can go back out into the living area. And again, just a great setup to give somebody privacy, like another little living space. Walk over here and let me get the lights on. Okay, another full bath up here. Let me step back so you can kind of see it better. This bath has a shower. And again, just plenty of options with lots of room to grow. Okay, then once again, the thing I absolutely love about this house is the different opportunities for outdoor living. So this, now we're getting ready to go. It's another outdoor deck. So this time we're on the third floor. Once again, can you imagine if you were a guest here, staying and you have your own bathroom and kitchenette and living room area, and then this wonderful rooftop deck. So if you're not afraid of heights, you can go look over here, and we're looking from the third floor down into the yard and garden in the back. Okay, and now let's go check out the outside. Okay, lovely deck here right off the kitchen. You can do your grilling here. You could just have chairs and sit here. And then you go down a few steps. And just to give you a look, you have a fire pit. You have beautiful little lights. This is an ideal place for doing some outdoor entertaining. And let's just kind of walk down, check it out. So this is a pretty standard size for St. Louis city lots. As far as they're kind of narrow and deep, they give you plenty of space. You can have different seating areas. Some people do gardening. Just gives you another way to enjoy being outside. So we're going to kind of look. Here's looking at the back of the house. And if we look up there, I'll walk back so you can see it better. But there you see the second floor deck. And then I can also, as I walk back, you can see the third floor deck. So just to give you a full view. So there is a one-car garage back here. And there's also plenty of parking in the front. There's plenty of street parking in this neighborhood. So we can walk back here and check out the garage. And again, like you can come in through the alley, park in the garage here, and then you'll be ready to go inside. So there's kind of flower beds here, and then a lot of green space here. And then as you get closer, you see the space for entertaining. Okay, there's a lovely, beautiful tree here. And I don't know if it's gonna let me. Okay, I think we can get there. So you can see the third floor. Hopefully you can see that. Up there on the third floor is the lovely entertaining space or outdoor space that is for the third floor kind of apartment area. So this is one of my favorite parts of what I get to do. I love touring beautiful homes and also kind of seeing St. Louis neighborhoods and explaining what makes St. Louis such a great place to live. So if you're thinking about buying or selling, or even just want information about St. Louis, we have built an incredible team that is so committed to real estate and neighborhoods in St. Louis, and we are here to help. So if you have questions about neighborhoods, schools, restaurants, what's going on, we are here to help. We love this town and would love to help you find your place in it. Okay, so obviously this house is beautiful. This neighborhood is great. Really my favorite part of the whole thing is just this is a unique place to live in St. Louis. So there's so many cool things. If you want to see interesting pockets of St. Louis, Missouri real estate, we'll be bringing new houses, more houses to you. The other thing is when people watch Property Tour St. Louis videos, they're usually looking for lifestyle and what it's like to live here. So before we go, we want to show you a couple of our favorite places. Literally like a 4-minute walk is Scarlett's Wine Bar. It's beautiful. You feel like you're in Europe. Next door to it is Northwest Coffee House. And again, they have an indoor space. They have a wonderful outdoor space. So if you want to have a cup of coffee, read a book, just kind of take in the sights, get to know your neighbors, those are two wonderful places super close by.